Combi Boiler Installation. It's actually a Viessmann 050 boiler installation. My name is Alan Hart, and in today's video I've been invited to a Heatable install. So I've done a few videos now with Heatable. They're an online boiler company where you can click and you get a price for a boiler online. You get an instant price. So I've been invited to one of their jobs today so we can have a look at the process of an install. I'm here with Simon and we're going to ask Simon some questions. I'm going to show you this install. We've just took out a Worcester Bosch which was in really poor condition, so we'll have a look at that as well. So yeah, let's get on with this video. So we've got a Worcester Bosch boiler that we're taking out on this job, and this boiler is not being installed very well. So when we have a look in the cupboard, we can see there's all water in the bottom of the cupboard. And what's happened with this is the boiler's been leaking. So there's a few things. One, it's been leaking out of the PRV, and the PRV hasn't been taken to outside, so that's not installed very well. And then if we just have a quick look outside, we can have a look at the condensate pipe, and we can see that it's a small pipe, so obviously that's going to need to be updated as well. We've just got Simon. Simon's just, first thing he's doing is just putting a test on the gas at the gas meter, just to make sure we've got no gas leaks before we start. And after we've tested gas, or after Simon's tested gas, he's just going to drain out the system down, just to get hot water out of the system, and then obviously remove boiler. Just going to open some bleed points, just to let a bit of air in, so we can drain the water out of the system. I've also connected a hose pipe onto the boiler. It's got a really good drain point on a Worcester Bosch, so you can drain down any water that's left. If we have a look inside, the condition of this boiler, it's in quite a state, to be honest. So it's definitely a good idea to have this one replaced. It's also got some stains at back where it's rotted at back, so maybe flu's been leaking or something like that. We also need to find where the stop top is, and then we need to turn the stop top off, and then we need to drain the hot and cold, so just open kitchen sink or something like that. You might still get a little bit of water at the boiler, and then just disconnect the boiler and lift the boiler off the wall. So we'll need to move the boiler over to the left slightly just to get clearances on this. So we've just got the boiler here. Simon's just opening the boiler. It's a Viessmann 050 combi boiler, and this comes with a 10-year warranty with Heatable. And he's just got the template out, and he's just going to mark that up and then drill for the bracket. Boiler's on the wall now, and Simon's just going to pipe it all up. How long have you been a gas engineer then, Simon?
I've been a gas engineer around 15 years now. 15 years? Been on my own for around 10 of those, working on my own. I'm self-employed.
And how long have you been working for Heatable?
Somewhere around maybe 4 years. Done quite a few jobs for them. Average in the winter something around maybe 8 jobs a month.
And how easy is it to sign up to do jobs for Heatable?
Yeah, it's very easy. Yeah, just go on the portal, get all your documents loaded up on there, and away you go.
And how easy was it to get this job today?
Yeah, it was simple. Just left my availability on the calendar open. Job came through, and that's it really. Yeah.
What kind of rates do you get from Heatable?
Well, a combi install like this, £400 for a straight swap. Obviously, with any installation, there's usually bits and pieces that are added on, like gas pipe runs, for example, and magna cleanse flushes. Yeah, and varying rates for conversions, and you know, a conversion I think £700. Back boiler conversion, last time I looked, I think that was around £800. So yeah, good rates really for a day's work.
And how does it go once you've accepted the job? What happens? What's the process?
Yeah, once you've accepted the job, obviously you just go down and pick the materials up. The materials are ordered for you, direct to the merchants. Yeah, collect the materials and off you go. Make contact with the customer the day before, or the morning on your way to the job. And yeah, that's it really. Simple as that.
Have you got any tips for us when you're installing an 050?
Well, I mean, it's pretty straightforward, the pipe work. Everything lines up nice and bonny, not like the old Alphas. Yeah, I mean, the most technical thing about these Viessmann is when you come to commission them, you don't have the normal twisty knobs like you normally get in front of a boiler. You have to go through a full commissioning process on them, which I can probably take you through later. It's all in the book. I think there's about 13 different settings on the commissioning process that you have to go through before you can fire them up. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the only difference with installation compared to other boilers.
The condensate on this is going in a slightly different place, so just going to pre-drill another hole for this, and then obviously make the pipe bigger. We're going to core drill this with a I think it's 62mm core bit, and then install the Condensate Pro insulation so that it's not going to freeze in winter. The flues just had to be moved over ever so slightly, but this will all be cemented up with sand and cement. And then same outside. If we have a look, we can see that there's an old hole from maybe from an old boiler.
I'm just on a install for Heatable. We're going to do a Magna Cleanse flush using some MC5 cleaner through the Magna Cleanse machine.
So we're doing a Magna Cleanse, or Simon's doing a Magna Cleanse now on this boiler. So he's filled the Magna Cleanse up, and then he's going to let go around the system for maybe about an hour or so, depending on how bad it is. And then afterwards, what he'll do is he'll flush it all out. He'll do a mains flush on it to get all the chemicals out. And then once he's done that, he will put some inhibitor in, run that ramp system, and then he's going to test that with an AD Pro Check, just to prove that the system is clean. Simon's cemented all the flue up now, and he's made sure the collar is on correctly. A little tip, just put some cardboard down so it doesn't damage the flags. One thing that's really important is your commissioning guide. If you're installing a Viessmann 100 or Viessmann 050, you need to make sure you go through this, otherwise boiler won't work when you first set it up. So I'm just going to go now. Thank you very much, Simon, for putting up with me today.
Yeah, no problem.
And see you again soon.
Cheers.
All right, cheers, thank you. So yeah, another boiler install. If you've got any questions, put some comments below. Let me know what you think. Yeah, been a good day. Thanks for watching.